Good wishes to all of you. Textbook in Geography for Class 8, Social Science, Resources and Development. Chapter 6, Human Resources. Do you know the Government of India has a Ministry of Human Resource Development? The ministry was created in 1985 with an aim to improve people's skills. This just shows how important people are as a resource for the country. Do you know Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana PKVY was started in 2015 aiming to train 1 crore Indian youth from 2016 to 2020. The objective of this scheme is to encourage aptitude towards employable skills by giving quality training to probable and existing wage earners. Take a look at this image. How many people do you think there are in the whole world? There are 500 children in my school. My village has 1000 people. There are 30 children in my class, around 6.6 billion people. How do you write that in numbers? People are a nation's greatest resource. Nature's bounty becomes significant only when people find it useful. It is people with their demands and abilities that turn them into resources. Hence, human resource is the ultimate resource. Healthy, educated, and motivated people develop resources as per their requirements. Human resources, like other resources, are not equally distributed over the world. They differ in their educational levels, age, and sex. Their numbers and characteristics also keep changing. Distribution of population. The way in which people are spread across the Earth's surface is known as the pattern of population distribution. More than 90% of the world's population lives in about 30% of the land surface. The distribution of population in the world is extremely uneven. Some areas are very crowded and some are separately sparely populated. The crowded areas are South and Southeast Asia, Europe and Northeastern North America. Very few people live in high latitude areas, tropical deserts, high mountains, and areas of equatorial forests. Many more people live in north of the equator than south of the equator. Almost three quarters of the world's people live in two continents, Asia and Africa. 60% of the world's people stay in just 10 countries. All of them have more than 100 million people. Take a look at figure 6.1, world population by continents. Of every 100 people in the sorry, of every 100 people in the world, live in Asia, yellow color, live in Europe, red color, live in Africa, violet color, live in Central and South America, blue color, live in Northern America, red color, live in Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Island, green color. Activity. Study figure 6.1 and find out of the world's total population which continent has only 5%, only 5%, only 13%, only 1%, only 12%. Take a look at figure 6.2, world's most population countries. Population in million. China 1400 million people, India 1200 million people, Indonesia more than 200 million people, Brazil nearly 200 million people, Pakistan nearly 200 people, Bangladesh nearly 200 people, 200 million people, Nigeria nearly 200 million people, Russian Fed nearly 200 million people, Japan nearly 200 million people. World's most populous countries. Locate and label these countries on the outline map of the world. Source: Census of India 2011 Provincial Population Total, Paper 1 of 2011, India Series 1. Do you know? Do you know average density of population in India is 382 persons per square kilometer? Density of population. Population density is the number of people living in a unit area of the Earth's surface. It is normally expressed as per square kilometer. The average density of population in the whole world is 51 persons per square kilometer. South Central Asia has the highest density of population followed by East and Southeast Asia. When all the 30 students are present, our classroom seems very crowded, but when the same class is seated in the school assembly hall, it seems so open and empty. Why? Because the size or area of the hall is much larger than that of the classroom. However, when all the students of the class school come into the hall too starts looking crowded. Activity. Look at figure 6.2 and find out of these countries how many are in Asia. Color them on your world map. Factors affecting distribution of population. Geographical factors, topography. People always prefer to live on plains rather than mountains and plateaus because these areas are suitable for farming, manufacturing, and service activities. The Ganga Plains are the most densely populated area of the world, while mountains like Andes, Alps, and Himalayas are sparsely populated. Climate. People usually avoid extreme climates that are very hot or very cold, like Sahara Desert, polar regions of Russia, Canada, and Antarctica. Soil. Fertile soils provide suitable land for agriculture. Fertile plains such as Ganga and Brahmaputra in India, Huanghe, Changjiang in China, and the Nile in Egypt are densely populated. Water. People prefer to live in the areas where fresh water is easily available. The river valleys of the world are densely populated while deserts have spare population. Minerals. Areas with mineral deposits are more populated. Diamond mines of South Africa and discovery of oil in the Middle East lead to settling of people in these areas. Social, cultural, and economic factors. Social. Areas of better housing, education, and health facilities are more densely populated. Example Pune. Cultural. Places with religion or cultural significance attract people. Varanasi, Jerusalem, and Vatican City are some examples. Economic. Industrial areas provide employment opportunities. Large number of people are attracted to these areas. Osaka in Japan and Mumbai in India are two densely populated areas. Glossary. Life expectancy. It is the number of years that an average person can expect to live. Take a look at figure 6.3 world population growth. 500 BC 100 million, 0 170 million, 1000 265 million, 1500 425 million, 1800 900 million, 1900 1625 million, 1950 2500 million, 1974 4000 million, 1999 6000 million, 2025 8000 to 525 million. Population change. The population change refers to change in the number of people during a specific time. The world population has not been stable. It has increased manifold as seen in the figure 6.3. Why this is actually due to changes in the number of births and deaths. For an extremely long period of human history until the 1800s, the world's population grew steadily but slowly. Large numbers of babies were born, but they did die early too. This was as there were no proper health facilities. Sufficient food was not available for all the people. Farmers were not able to produce enough to meet the food requirements of all the people. As a result, the total increase in population was very low. In 1804, the world's population reached 1 billion. 155 years later, in 1959, the world's population reached 3 billion. This is often called population explosion. In 1999, 40 years later, the population doubled to 6 billion. The main reason for this growth was that with better food supplies and medicine, deaths were reducing while the number of births still remain fairly high. Births are usually measured using the birth rate, that is the number of live births per thousand people. Deaths are usually measured using the death rate, that is the number of deaths per 1000 people. Migrations is the movement of people in an in and out of an area. Births and deaths are the natural causes of population change. The difference between the birth rate and the death rate of a country is called the natural growth rate. The population increase in the world is mainly due to rapid increase in natural growth rate. Take a look at these images. Population increase, birth rate more than death rate, population increase, birth rate and death rate. Second image, population steady, birth rate and death rate same, population stays the same, birth rate, death rate equal. Death rate more than birth rate, population decreases, birth rate, death rate. Take a look at figure 6.4, balance of population. Glossary. Immigration, when a person enters a new country. Emigration, when a person leaves a country. Migration is another way by which population size changes. People may move within a country or between countries. Emigrants are people who leave a country. Emigrants are those who arrive in a country. Countries like the United States of America and Australia have gained in numbers by in migration or immigration. Sudan is an example of a country that has experienced a loss in population numbers due to outmigration or emigration. The general trend of international migrations is from the less developed nations to the more developed nations in search of better employment opportunities. Within countries, large number of people may move from the rural to urban areas in search of employment, education, and health facilities. Patterns of population change. Rates of population growth vary across the world. Take a look at figure 6.5. Although the world's total population is rising rapidly, not all countries are experiencing this growth. Some countries like Kenya have high population growth rates. They had both high birth rates and death rates. Now, with improving health care, death rates have fallen, but birth rates still remain high, leading to higher growth rates. In other countries like United Kingdom, population growth is slowing because of both low death and low birth rates. Take a look at figure 6.5, world differing rates of population growth. Take a look at this image. Think every human being is potential resource for the society. What will be your contribution as a human source? I tell stories to my grandchildren. I sing at weddings. I am researching for medicines to cure cancer. I build bridges. I take care of my home. I am a farmer. Population composition. How crowded a country is has little to do with its level of economic development. For example, both Bangladesh and Japan are very densely populated, but Japan is far more economically developed than Bangladesh. To understand the role of people as a resource, we need to know more about their qualities. People vary greatly in their age, sex, literacy level, health condition, occupation, and income level. It is essential to understand these characteristics of the people. Population composition refers to the structure of the population. The composition of population helps us to know how many are males or females, which age group they belong to, how educated they are, and what type of occupations they are employed in, what their income levels and health conditions are. An interesting way of studying the population composition of a country is by looking at the population pyramid, also called an AIDS pyramid. A population pyramid shows the total population divided into various age groups, example 5 to 9 years, 10 to 14 years. The percentage of the total population subdivided into males and females in each of those groups. Take a look at figure 6.6, population pyramid. Blue color refers for male and red color for female. Age group years. What is this triangular looking diagram? This is a population pyramid. What's that? It shows the present number of males and females in a country along with their age groups. Can I play detective and investigate the population of a country? Sure, let's study three countries. The shape of the population pyramid tells the story of the people living in that particular country. The numbers of children below 15 years are shown at the bottom and reflect the levels of birth. The size of the top shows the number of aged people above 65 years and reflects the number of deaths. The population pyramid also tells us how many dependents there are in a country. There are two groups of dependents, young dependents aged below 15 years and elderly dependents aged over 65 years. Those of the working age are the economically active. Take a look at figure 6.7 population pyramid of Kenya. Males purple color, females orange color. The population pyramid of a country in which birth and death rates both are high is broad at the base and rapidly narrows towards the top. This is because although many children are born, a large percentage of them die in their infancy, relatively few become adults, and there are very few old people. This situation is typified by the pyramid shown for Kenya. Take a look at figure 6.7. Take a look at figure 6.8 population pyramid of India. Take a look at figure 6.9 population pyramid of Japan. In countries where death rates, especially amongst the very young, are decreasing, the pyramid is broad in the younger age groups because more infants survive to adulthood. This can be seen in the pyramid for India. Take a look at figure 6.8. Such populations contain a relatively large number of people, young people, and which means a strong and expanding labor force. In countries like Japan, low birth rates make the pyramid narrow at the base. Take a look at figure 6.9. Decreased death rates allow numbers of people to reach old age. Skilled, spirited, and hopeful young people endowed with a positive outlook are the future of any nation. We in India are fortunate to have such a resource. They must be educated and provided skills and opportunities to become able and productive. Exercise. Answer the following questions. Why are people considered a resource? What are the causes for the uneven distribution of population in the world? The world population has grown very rapidly. Why? Discuss the role of any two factors influencing population change. What is meant by population composition? What are population pyramids? How do they help in understanding about the population of a country? Take the correct answer. Which does the term population distribute refer to? How people in a specified area changes over time. The number of people who die in relation to the number of people born in a specified area. The way in which people are spread across a given area. Which are three main factors that cause population change? Births, deaths, and marriage, births, deaths, and migration, births, deaths, and life expectancy. In 1999, the world population reached 1 billion, 3 billion, 6 billion. What is a population pyramid? A graphical presentation of the age, sex, composition of a population when the population density of an area is so high that people live in tall buildings. Pattern of population distribution in large urban areas. Complete the sentences below using some of the following words: sparsely, favorable, fallow, artificial, fertile, natural, extreme, densely. When people are attracted to an area, it becomes dash populated. Factors that influence this include dash climate good, supplies of dash resources and dash land. Activity. Discuss the characteristics of a society with too many under 15s and one with too few under 15s. Hint: need for schools, pension schemes, teachers, toys, wheelchairs, labor supply, hospitals. Some internet source for more information. Thank you.